That's a perfect breakfast sandwich if I've ever tasted one. I gotta say, hands down. Hi guys, welcome back to the Daily Special. My name is Spesh, and today I'm going to show you guys the most delicious breakfast sandwich you will ever have. It's a bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant. Now, I'm using a couple of ingredients here. We have eggs, bacon, croissants. I have a piece of Muenster and a piece of American cheese. We're going to season the egg with salt and pepper, and I'm putting a little avocado on top. Totally optional, but you know how I feel about avocado. I love it. I love it on everything. We're going to start with the bacon. Now, we're going to make our bacon in the oven. It's going to take about 16 minutes. I leave mine in for 16 minutes. What I'm doing is taking a piece of foil, and I have a quarter baking sheet here. I love this thing. I use it all the time. It's delightful. It makes cleanup very easy. So I'm putting this on here. This way, when I take it off after the bacon's done, I can just clean everything up at once. I have my bacon. We're gonna put our bacon onto the baking sheet. Now, they can touch a little bit, but I usually space them out so that they're not touching. Now, you want to do the bacon first because this is the thing that takes the longest. You want to make sure your oven is preheated. I have mine on 425 degrees. That's the temperature I find works best for me when I make bacon. If you want a really hearty sandwich, 3 slices per sandwich, chef's kiss. I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay, so we have our bacon in the sheet pan, and we're going to put this in the oven for about 16 minutes on 425 degrees Fahrenheit. So here I have a cutting board and a serrated knife. This cuts bread beautifully. It's a bread knife. When you see the little jagged edges that run across, that's how you know it's going to get through your bread nice, and it's not going to crush the bread while you're cutting it. So these are just store-bought croissants. And I'm going to cut them in half because we're going to toast these. Now, we're not using butter to toast these because croissants have a lot of butter already baked in them. So you just use a light, very light amount of olive oil. The olive oil is going to get the croissant nice and toasted on the inside, and that's what we like. You see how easily the knife goes through, and it doesn't mess up the bread at all. It's perfect. While our bacon is finishing off in the oven, we can start preparing our additional components for our sandwich. Now, I'm going to show you how I love to cut an avocado. So we start by cutting in half and then rotating the knife around the pit. You twist it off and you have a beautiful avocado. I only use about 1/4 per sandwich, so I'm going to come in here. Now you can do this by cutting it inside the avocado skin, or you can scoop the whole skin out and then slice it up. I scoop it out and slice it up when I want to make more of a presentation for the avocado. So like if it's on my plate and I want it to look pretty, I'll scoop it out first and then I'll slice it on the cutting board. Since I'm putting this inside a sandwich, you won't see it. So it's quicker to just slice it while it's inside and then scoop it out with a spoon. So you just take a large spoon and you just make your way around the avocado, kind of pushing the spoon between the skin and the avocado, separating the skin from the avocado. And then you have a beautiful, perfect sliced avocado. So that's good for one sandwich, and we'll use the other half for the other sandwich if my mom wants avocado. I don't know if she does or not. I didn't ask, but I will find out. We're gonna seal this in a plastic Ziploc bag, or you can wrap it tight with saran wrap. That way it doesn't turn brown when you put it in the refrigerator and save it for another day. I love avocado. There's only a couple more minutes left on our bacon, so we can start toasting our buns. We're turning the flame up to about medium, and we're gonna let that heat up a little bit. we can also start working on our eggs. I'm gonna make my eggs in this cute tiny little machine. Look, it opens up. It's a little egg maker. If you don't have this, I don't expect you to have this. You can make it in a pan, just a fried egg. It's really easy, but I'm gonna show you how I make it in this little egg pan. My best friend got this for me for my birthday, and it's the cutest thing. So we're going to use this to fry up our egg. I only use one egg for the sandwich because I find that it is enough egg for the sandwich, since we have the bacon and the cheese and the avocado. The avocado really is overkill. It's like, all right, now that's a sandwich. So I find that I only need one. If you want to do two, do two. I do not judge. This is heating up quite a bit. It's a little warm, not too hot for my hands to be held over it. We're going to put a little bit of olive oil, just a tiny bit. The tiniest bit. And we're going to put our croissants in to toast. Now this could take 2 minutes, not too long. I'm just gonna leave them alone and let them get nice and golden brown on the inside. We have our little egg maker. It's hot. I know it's hot because the light went off. I'm just gonna spray it with a little bit of non-stick cooking spray. We're gonna crack our egg. Dump it right in there. Just pop the yolk and have everything spread around evenly with a little salt, a little pepper, and then close that baby up. We're only gonna leave it for about a minute. And we're just gonna check on it. Ooh, it's looking good. A few more seconds and it'll be done. And I have my yellow and Muenster cheese here, just ready to go on top once the egg is done. The light went off, so we're gonna lift up and it is done. Now I'm gonna scoop this. I have my cheese in my hand. I'm scooping the egg and I'm placing it on the cheese. And that is it. Okay, so our croissant is toasting still. Ooh, beautiful. Look at that. Now, we're just letting that toast up a little bit. But we have another one toasted, so we can start putting our sandwich together. I like to use ketchup as a base. You don't have to use ketchup. I usually use ketchup and mayo, but today I decided to go light and just use some ketchup. Now I'm going to put the egg right on top with that melted cheese. Let's see if this is still, this looks great. Look how crispy and crunchy and pretty. Okay. Ooh, see how good that looks? Alright. That's gonna give us a nice crunch too when we bite into our sandwich. It's gonna give you all the feels. Before we put the avocado, we're gonna take our bacon. The bacon is nice and crispy. So I love making it in the oven because it comes out perfect every time. We're gonna cut these right in half. And we're gonna lay them right on the top. And then we're gonna take our avocado and put that on top. Oof, baby. And we take our lid and we put that on top. Ooh! You have a plate to put it on. You know what? I'm gonna give you a money shot. I'm gonna cut it in half so you can see what I'm talking about. And we're gonna use the same serrated knife that I used earlier. We're just gonna cut that right down in the middle. Let's see what we got. Ooh, nice beautiful bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant. Lordy Lord. Look how good the egg looks. Let me get a few pictures in for my website. You can find the entire recipe on thedailyspecial.com. I'll have the link down below in the description box, and I'll also have the full recipe. So I have all my links and the full recipe down there. Now, let me go get my pictures in. I'll be right back. Okay, so now it's time to taste. Amazing. You get the buttery texture and that buttery mouthfeel from the croissant, but it's also flaky. And then you get the soft avocado, which is, you can't really taste it, but you know it's there. You get that ketchup. On this one I put ketchup on the bottom and on the top because I love ketchup. You can put whatever condiment you want on here. You can put mayo. You can put, chipotle mayo. That would have been good. I should try that next time. You can put whatever you want, whatever condiment you want. It's gonna come out great. The bacon is nice and crispy and crunchy and not too soft. And that egg with the cheese is ooey gooey, so everything is wonderful. That's a perfect breakfast sandwich if I've ever tasted one. I gotta say, hands down. Thank you for watching, and if you try this recipe out, make sure you tag me using the hashtag #TheDailySpecial or at me at The Daily Special. The Daily Special on every platform: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can find me everywhere. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And why not hit that bell to get a notification from when I upload. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.